Prepper pre-party show. Let's see if we can fix this camera for you a little bit here. Give people a chance to, oh man, we're having some issues tonight. We're going to give people a chance to get into the chat here. If there's any ads rolling or anything like that. If you're brand new to the channel and you're watching this on recap, this is the Friday Night Prepper pre-party show where we talk about all things preparedness, including financial preparedness. My channel is for entertainment purposes only, of course, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We also on the channel talk about food self-sufficiency, foraging for wild edibles, you know, all kinds of wilderness survival tricks. I talk about, you know, outdoor culture, camping, all kinds of product reviews, food reviews. Hey, Dove Season, so good to see you. And tonight we're, of course, going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is precious metals, silver and gold. And I have in my possession, finally came in, a box from JMB. All right, so we're going to open that up, but I want to give people a couple minutes to get into chat here. And actually, just give me 1 second. I'm going to grab some gloves because I know I'm going to need them. Hey, Maccabeus. All right. Grabbed our gloves. I know we're going to need those once we open that box. Yeah, what's going on in the financial world? There's a whole lot of mess going on. Our economy is in whack shape. Let's break it down. Stock market had a pretty bad tumble this week. Now, again, my channel is not financial advice, but I do tell you about what my plays are typically in full disclosure. Not telling you to follow my same exact plays. This is just for entertainment purposes only, but I did drop some money today, and I typically will do this when there's a correction that goes on for several days. So I dropped some money back into the stock market. I bought a lot of S&P stuff and a lot of like real estate investment trust stuff. So I'm talking about companies like Coca-Cola, Caterpillar, things like that. So I dumped some money into that, and I dumped about another half of it into tech stuff. Now, tech stuff is not, in my opinion, is going to be a while before there's a good tech recovery. When it does, and eventually it will, when it does recover, it will be like a rocket ship. People will start pouring money back in like crazy. All right. So I'm willing to sit that one out. Of course, real estate, let's talk about that for a minute. So interest rates are going to be going up, which means that will slow down prices. Hey, Van City Prepper, that will slow down prices a little bit here. You know, home real estate will start to drop. So what does this mean? Well, if you're somebody who's going to finance, the clock is now ticking with interest rates going up. If you were trying to get that super low rate, the window on that is closing. If you were somebody who is lucky enough to be sitting on a lot of cash and you're willing to kind of wait it out a little bit, this probably is the time for you to wait, because prices typically, nothing is guaranteed, but typically prices drop as a Titan Preparedness. Typically prices drop when the interest rates go up, right? So yeah, thank you, Maccabeus. If you guys enjoy my content, please consider dropping a like, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. So what else? So silver and gold honestly has been really tough for me to judge the last 2 years. I haven't been able to accurately, in my opinion, silver and gold should have done well in the last 2 years. We know that there's artificial means that kind of keep that held back, but excuse me, I had to get a little drink. Tends to be more in the silver world than the gold world, but the gold world has kind of been held back too. So what do I think is going to happen in 2022? Hard to say. If you want my best guess, I will tell you that I think that silver is probably going to climb a little bit. Again, it's going to be artificially held back. Gold could do well. And the reason I say that is because the Fed is pulling out of their spending into bonds. Bonds was kind of the safe haven. Stock market's not looking good, so people are going to put their money somewhere. Cryptocurrencies have not been doing good lately, so people are going to put their money somewhere. So that leaves us only a couple choices. Now, it seems like a lot of people are putting money into NFTs. I am not in a position where I can talk about NFTs. I don't know enough about them. If I encounter somebody that does and they're willing to guest, I will get them on. I am not personally putting any money into NFTs at this point, but that seems to, and that's, to me, that's not a safe haven. If anything, it's risky. So that leaves silver and gold. So in theory, gold could do really well. Silver could do a little well. Okay. Now there's a lot of channels that are talking about the premium rates. I think it's kind of funny that people are talking about the premium rates now. The premiums have been overly high for 2 years, but now they're encouraging people to pull back and try to get the premiums back under control. That's fine. I'm probably putting more money elsewhere than in silver and gold, but I will be investing in some silver and gold this year too. So that being said, I do have the first of my 2022s came in from JMB. I'm gonna open this up here in just a second. Now, I'll probably will get my usual orders for 2022. I buy, most of the world coins, and then I get some extras on like American Eagles and the Canadian Maple Leafs. That may be it. Like I may not go crazy stacking up on silver this year. I might just kind of get my usual loadout. If I see gold drop under 1800, gold under 1800 is still my buy point. Right now it's sitting at 1842 as of this afternoon. So that I'm holding off on buying any gold right now, but if it drops below 1800, I'm in. And all right, that's about it for the financial news. I'm hearing from different people around the country that they're not seeing food shelf shortages in their areas, and then other people are. The new art tax write-off for the rich. Yeah, Titan. I'm willing to look at it. I'm not like completely anti NFTs. I need more information. To me, I'm not trying to be mean to the NFT crowd, but to me, it kind of seems like digital beanie babies. Like it's a fad, and it's going to be a lot of people holding holding those when the fad passes, and they're going to be unable to sell them, just like the Beanie Babies. Everybody bought Beanie Babies thinking Beanie Babies were going to be a get-rich-quick scheme, and eventually that fad passed away, and a lot of people are stuck with shelves full of Beanie Babies that they think are someday going to be worth something, and they're not. They're just not. Sorry. The whole like antique toy market is really weird. Stuff that was pre-mid 80s tends to do okay. And then it seems like after mid 80s, everybody caught on to saving collectible toys and things like that. Not that NFTs are a toy. Not trying to say that, but collectible, yes. And that kind of killed the market. So like if you bought stuff like this Ray doll is never going to be worth a whole ton of money. Even in 40 years, it's not going to be worth a ton of money. Boba, even with his missing gun, I've been offered, $50 for him. He's not for sale. I don't remember what it cost. My parents bought that for me when I was a kid. But, so the pre 85, 86 stuff has some value. Yeah, they were wild. You're right, Brian. They really were. So, all right, let's I was going into real quick the supply chain stuff. So what are we seeing here in Charleston? Yeah, the shelves are not completely bare, but it is certain things are getting a little hard to find. Kind of a first world problem. I think we all need to keep some perspective on that. Maybe I can't get the brand of pasta that I want, but there's still lots of choices in my grocery store compared to other parts of the world. So get what you can when you see it, because I think these supply chain disruptions are going to continue through 2022. Hopefully not into 2023, but too early to say anything like that. Everything's a mess. The economy's a mess. I know there's restaurants and stores here that are having to close early or sometimes be closed the entire day because they don't have enough staff. The Ultron virus is flying around like crazy around here. I actually think I might have had it a couple weeks ago. I wasn't feeling good. My ears got kind of blocked up, and sinuses felt kind of nasty. And then a couple days later, I was okay. And I've talked to some other people that have had the Ultron variant, and they said that that's exactly the symptoms they had, and they tested positive. So I might have had it. I don't know. All right, let's get into it. This is the reason why you're here. So first, let's today what we're going to use to unbox. We're going to use our Mora knife. Now, Mora knife, I'll put a link to this in the description. Mora knife, if you're not familiar with them, they are made in Sweden. This is, personal opinion, this is one of the best bushcraft knives that you can get for under $30. It really is. They are really solidly built. Let me take it out of the sheath here. And the sheath is, I was worried about retention on these things, but like it takes a little bit of effort to pop that out. So it's got decent retention. Um, they are built. Hey, Stuart's Prepper. These are built like overbuilt, right? So it's only it's a version of stainless steel. I forgot to write down what type it is, but it's got a fantastic heat treating. And people who make knives will often tell you that yeah, steel is important. Heat treating might be even more important. Now you can see it's got little scuffs and stuff. I've been using this one. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of ice right now, actually. My internet has been wonky, so if the stream goes dead, I apologize. I probably will not try to reboot it. I wasn't sure if I was even gonna be able to stream. So yes, we're getting some ice here. Um, Charleston does get a couple weeks of bad winter. You know, I know you guys have seen, if you're on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen my beach pictures and stuff. And I've been out walking around in short sleeve shirts, things like that. But yeah, it does. We do get a little bit of a winter too. Doesn't last as long as other parts of the country. But so, anyways, back to the Mora knife. So if you were looking for an affordable bushcraft knife, I'm telling you, Mora is a great knife. Great knife company, made in Sweden. This one is called the Companion Spark. The reason it's called that is this one actually has a little bit of. I have been told by the person that played it. I love that bacon. This one had why it's called the Companion Spark. Hey, Mrs. T, is it's got a little ferro rod in the back, and as you can see, I have been using it on my last camping trip. And basically, I'm not going to do it indoors here, but you scrape it and you create some nice sparks off this thing. It works really well. If there was any knock I have against this particular version, and you can get it without the ferro rod if you prefer. If there's any knock against this, is that this could potentially come loose if you're very active. What I'm probably going to do next time I go out in the field, or I take this when I go camping, is I'm probably going to put a little bit of grip tape or something there just to give it a little bit more retention. Sorry, couldn't find the word, because that does seem to be easily come loose. All right. Dang, can't find my words today. All right, so that's the Companion Spark. I put a link to that in the description. Let's go ahead and open up this box, and I will do a full review on that knife at some point if you want. JMB, I ordered this actually back on Black Friday, believe it or not, and it just came in this week. But that's not typical. When I ordered this batch of silver, actually, it was a lot of this stuff was on pre-order. So if you order silver and gold from JMB and it's stuff they have in stock, I promise you're not going to have to wait 2 months like I did to get it. All right, always comes really well packaged. Never had anything from JMB come with significant damage. I've never had JMB deliver something that I didn't get exactly what I wanted. Always get what I wanted. Very trustworthy company. And no, I'm not getting paid to say that. All right. Whoops. I hope this has everything I ordered. I know one of them, they had sent me an email that there was a problem with one coming in. In my paperwork, it does look like everything is there. So let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and put the Mora knife away and put some gloves on. Let's go through it. How's everybody doing out there? What kind of weather are you all seeing? I'd love to hear your thoughts in comments about, if you had money to invest this year, where would you invest it? Would you do more silver and gold? Would you buy, the blue chip S&P 500 companies, real estate, stock up on your preps, bullets, beans, band-aids? Where do you think is a good play right now? All right, so first one, and this is the one that I knew this was one of the ones that was causing a delay. So these are all 2022s, by the way. So this is the Chinese Panda. Oops. It's the 2022 Chinese Panda. And I know that looks like it's like dirty or scuffed. I need to pull it out of the light here so I can look at it. I think I think that's actually intentional. I think it's bamboo in the background. I think that's part of the design. All right, so there's one. Vehicles, still in rental. Okay. Yeah, what kind of vehicle are you thinking about, Bacon? All right, Kingdom of Bhutan is next. Man, look at the intricate details on that. And okay, so 2022 apparently is the year of the tiger. That's a really cool design. That is a really cool design. And by the way, are you all enjoying the Book of Boba Fett? A lot of try to save to get into some silver. Snow is gone. Had a few EV stocks. PMs aren't a bad option. Okay. Book of Boba, it's really slow. Hey, Mrs. T. It's really, really slow. I really am just waiting for Boba to open up a can of whoop arse. But I don't know. Oh, look at, is that got a scratch on it? Dang it. No, it's her earring. My bad. I'm sorry. All right, there's the queen. Everybody loves the queen. Okay, so there's your Kookaburra, your 2022 Kookaburra. Bacon, man, we love Toyotas. We love Toyotas. They seem to last forever. In fact, I had a boss who got over 400,000 out of his. I want to say it was either a Camry or a Tercel. He got 400,000 miles out of it. You can't kill them. They are great cars. All right, next one is. I got to tell you, the last couple years, the Britannias have really been bringing the heat. I mean, this is, I have to say, if I had to pick a best coin for last year, it would have been the Britannias. And this is the 2022 Britannia. And yeah, it's an earring. That's not a scratch on her face. It's an earring. Beautiful. Yeah, they're awesome coins. A lot of people last year wasn't crazy about the Type 2 Eagles. I think I got the Eagle in here. We'll see that in a second. But I mean, that's the design they're going with for now. Okay, next one is the Somalia elephant. See, no lady. That's pretty coin too. Look at that mirror finish. A beautiful elephant. Really cool. Really cool. Beautiful coin. All right. Which one do you like so far? Which one do you all like the best so far? All right, next one. 5-year vehicles. Yeah, you might be. I hope you can get more than 5 out of it. I always try to get like 8 years out of my cars. All right, this one is the Australian kangaroo. 2022 Australian kangaroo right there. And there's that lady. It's the queen. It is a cool design. It is a cool design. Okay, I think I got 3 more for you here. And this is probably going to be a short stream for me today, guys. Not feeling that great. I'm a little bit tired. So I'm going to kind of go through these coins, and then we'll talk about a couple quick things, and then we're going to probably call it a night. If you're into silver and gold, I think Silver Husky was doing an auction tonight. He might already be live. He used to go live at 8:30, and I asked him about it, and he said that he was going to, I think he was aiming for the same time slot as me. All right, there's your Canadian silver maple leaf. Always one of my favorite coins. Beautiful. I'll get a bunch of these this year. These and Eagles. And I used to get a lot of Libertads, but the premiums on Libertads, in my opinion, I think it's overpriced. But people love their Libertads, so supply and demand is always going to ultimately determine the price, not spot price. It's going to be supply and demand. All right, two more. This one here is what is this? Oh, Cook Islands. Sorry. That's a cool design too. I don't know what you call that pattern shimmer around the queen's head. And then it's got the mirror polish on her face. Some great artistry on these coins. 2022s are looking sharp so far. There's the Cook Islands. Look at that. That's a cool one. Which one do you like the best? All right, got one more for you. And of course, we always save the most lovely lady of all for last. No, I don't always save her for last, but here she is. Our gorgeous Lady Liberty. That is our 2022 American Eagles. Y'all, I'm so sorry. My internet's jacked up. Let's go ahead and finish this out real quick. So I don't know if you got to see that, but that was the American Eagle. Seems like the internet cut out as I was showing it to you, and they stuck with the Type 2 design, unfortunately. But hey, it's the American Eagle. Lady Liberty is gorgeous. We love her. I will stack these this year, of course. This and the Canadian Maple Leafs will probably be the ones that I grab the most of. But I try to grab coins from all over the world, to be honest. So I'm a little bit of a collector, but more of a stacker. All right, so Bacon is probably going live later on. Is that true? Bacon is probably going live. I think Miss T was live a little while ago. I didn't get a chance to jump in because I was setting up for this. Who else? Silver Husky, I think, is doing an auction. You can check that out if you want to buy some silver from him. What I end up doing with the 2022s is I'll go ahead and fill one of these tubes here. These are really cool, and I linked these in the description too. If you want to get them, you'll get the tube and you'll get the cases that go with it. So I will start a 2022 tube, and that's where those will go. And then when I fill it, it goes to the bank vault. All right. Yep, Bacon will be live later. Check him out. Always a good time on Bacon stream. Super fun guy, super funny. Check out Miss T's stream that she did earlier. Anybody else got anything you want to talk about tonight? Anything you want to promote? I'm gonna have a short tomorrow, just another precious metal short. Tuesday, I think I know what I'm doing on Tuesday. I got to see how the footage came out. If it didn't come out good, I'm gonna have to do something else. But I've got some other things I can work on. Live Monday with Van City. Yeah, Van City's been doing some great content too. Y'all need to check her out. And she's on Instagram, puts out great content on Instagram too. And I'm on Instagram. You can check me out over there. Everything _ Sarge. I may change that. At some point, I might just change it to Prepping with Sarge so it matches the channel here. I don't know. I really appreciate y'all. Bionic Fishy Fish is not going live today. Check out Fish's channel. He's almost putting out almost a video every day now. And Fish and I are frenemies. So he's a good guy. Check him out. He's always puts out fun stuff. Sometimes there's dogs in the videos with him. Stuart, take care. JT, thanks for popping in. Keep stacking silver, reject central bank. Hear that? Yeah, I didn't even talk about that tonight, but there is a digital currency coming. There was more articles coming about that we're inching closer and closer to what will probably be a federal digital dollar, whatever they decide to call it. Mortal frenemies. I got your back though, Fish. I'd always be there for you. All right, you guys, I think that's all I got tonight. I just don't feel good. I wish I had a little bit more for you, but I appreciate everybody popping in for my short stream. That's the beginning of my 2022 stack. StreamYard via Brave Browser. Yeah, StreamYard works really good, Fish. And if you ever wanted to have if you ever want me to guest over there, I'm happy to come hang out with you on your channel too. And you're welcome to guest on mine anytime you want. You guys keep having a good time. Have a good night tonight. Stay safe. Hug your family. Love your family. Oh, I did have one more thing. Hang with me for just one more second. Just wanted to say a little shout out to the family and a moment of silence. The prepper community lost somebody The urban grandpa prepper, if you all know who that is, he sometimes would pop into my streams when I used to do the Tuesday hiking streams. He used to pop in there, and he was a regular on my channel, and he did a lot of streams for the preparedness community. Actually, some of them were really, really funny too. He really was not a fan of like the lab grown meat. Sometimes he would talk about lizard people and aliens and stuff like that. He was an all around good guy, and I was really sad to see. I popped on his channel, and his nephew came on to let us know that he had passed away, and really, really sad loss for the community. He was a good guy. So shout out of love and prayers to his family, and the prepping community will certainly miss him. And just kind of keep them in. If you're a praying person, keep them in your prayers this weekend, please. If you're not a praying person, maybe just throw some good energy their way. Piff, so good to see you, brother. And I know that they would surely appreciate that. That's all I got for y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I got to go get some rest. I mean, I'm feeling kind of run down, and thankfully, with the ice this weekend, the icy rain, it's gonna force me to stay in and rest instead of like going out and hiking or working on the garden, whatever. I probably just need to kind of chill out, Netflix, video games, internet surf, watch some YouTube, that kind of stuff. So try to get my recovery so I can be back to work on Monday. All right, y'all keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.